Well, the Jets had their season opener against the Ravens yesterday, and there's some real concern about the offense. Throughout the preseason and training camp, there were a lot of issues with drops that I really hoped would get ironed out by the time the regular season came around, but that was not the case. The Jets offense struggled mightily against the Ravens, and as a result, they suffered an embarrassing loss. I don't know that there was really one person to blame. The offense was just bad. Fumbles, interceptions, drops, you name it. Robert Saleh is typically a pretty calm and optimistic person, but he got a little spicy in his interview with the media this afternoon, saying that he is keeping all the receipts of people mocking the Jets and that he can't wait to shove them down their throats. So things seem pretty down for just a week 1 loss. I think Saleh is just realizing that if the Jets don't make noticeable improvements this year, that he will be gone. And so I understand a little bit of the stress and maybe the pressure that the team is feeling, but I don't know, it seems like the reaction from fans, the media, everything surrounding the Jets after just this one game is kind of like, oh, it's the same old Jets and whatever. But I think I'm a little more optimistic than that. I don't think you can really judge them off just one game. But if we get 4, 5, 6, 7 games into the season, Zach Wilson comes back and the Jets are still struggling like this, then I think there's real concern. So big game next week against the Browns. Hopefully the Jets can start turning things around a little bit, head in the right direction, and help kind of clear the clouds that are hanging over the organization right now. Saleh also gave an update on Zach Wilson, saying that he will work with receivers and go through individual drills in practice this week, but he won't quite join the team drills yet. So that effectively rules him out for week 2, which goes in line with what Saleh said last week when he mentioned that he'll be out until week 4 at the earliest. Some have speculated that if he's ready, he could come back sooner. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Personally, I think if he looks good in practice this week and everything is okay with his knee, that we'll see him in team drills next week. And from everything I've heard, the remaining hurdle for him is just the bone bruise and then getting the confidence back and getting back into the swing of things. So I'm optimistic that the Jets offense can work out their struggles, and hopefully things will be clicking on all cylinders when Zach comes back. Maybe week 3, probably more likely week 4. But boy, he cannot come back soon enough.